What's up, everybody? Anime Redo here. Welcome back to my channel. Please like and subscribe. Like, actually pause the video and like and subscribe. Like, actually like and subscribe. Thank you. Thanks for watching, I guess. Welcome back to What If Izuku Midoriya was the son of Endeavor. Um, so in the last What If, I don't think I explained a couple of things right, like Bakugo and Izuku's relationship. They're cousins. Um, they're they're actually related in this What If. um, Inko and Mitsuki are sisters in this What If. I don't know Mitsuki's maiden name. Um um yeah, I don't know it. Yeah, in the anime or the manga, I don't think that they mentioned it. I don't think that they mentioned it. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think that they mentioned it. So I'm gonna just say Masaru actually took Mitsuki's Mitsus Mitsuki, can't say her name, made a name and made it his last name. So yeah, let's just say that that's why Inko has the last name Bakugo. Yeah. So I also didn't explain the timeline well in the last what if, because in when Izuku went to the doctor he was 4. I said 3 years later he started to train when he was 4, and 3 years later he started to clean the beach. I said he was 6, but actually he was 7. Yeah, I'm dumb. I said 3 plus 4 is 6, but nah. In this what if he's actually 7. Let me make that clear. In this what if Izuku Todoroki is actually 7. So, yeah, and also, someone actually commented on my last video. Thank you very much for commenting. Even though it's one I appreciate it. Thank you. And I think he also subscribed to it. Yeah, he also subscribed to my channel. So thanks. Please like, also please like and subscribe. He commented Kana. Izuku's girlfriend name should be Kana. So I said, okay, I'm gonna name her Kana Kimiko. If anyone knows what that means, comment down below what that means. What do you think it means? Um, and her quirk, I know her quirk. Kanada's quirk will be wall. Will be called wall. Um, um, wall. Does anyone know what wall is? It's kind of like Grimoire's ability in Seven Deadly Sins. Yeah. If you want to know what Izuku's girlfriend looks like, go watch the last video. Yeah. So her quirk is gonna be called wall. So she can essentially create a wall and control anything that is in that wall. She could create a wall around anything she wants, big or small, and she can shrink that wall, essentially killing you. Yeah, she can kill you with that wall. Like she can squeeze you so tight, killing you. She can put a protective wall around you. Yeah. Um, and also one more thing, I didn't explain Inko's quirk in the last video. I'm sorry about that. So Inko actually does have telekinesis in this, but it's actually more powerful, and she does have the thing where she releases that what's it called, nitroglycerin, I think. I think that's Bakugo's mom's quirk. Yeah, hold on. So yeah, his mother's quirk apparently is to glycinate, and his dad's quirk is to sweat, which creates an explosion, I guess. So let's say that they switch quirk. Bakugo's parents switches quirks, and because what I want Inko and Deku to have in this what if, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna switch their quirks, and Bakugo's mom essentially sweats and his dad glycinate. Yeah. So Inko can sweat, and when she sweats it's kind of like a fuel. Yeah. So she can sweat, and she uses her telekinesis to create anything she wants with that sweat, anything. So yeah, that's Inko's quirk to like sweat and telekinesis. So she has two quirks. Like let's say she has two quirks in this this one. So yeah. Where did I leave off last time? Mm, Wait, hold on. So yeah, where I left off last time was explaining that Izuku actually works with the police force, developing items to help them fight villains. So actually, policemen are actually helping heroes now because of Izuku. Yeah, because Izuku's a genius in this. But if you want to know more about that, go watch the last video about Izuku about Izuku being a genius. Go watch the last video. Um, yeah. So let's just jump to the start of the anime when the teacher calls the three names that could like go to UA. Um, Bakugo Akatsuki, and Akatsuki Bakugo, because in Japanese they say it backwards. Um, Kimiko Kana, um, Todoroki Izuku. Everybody started to laugh at Izuku, but then Bakugo releases an explosion and kind of creates a wall around it, like they're threatening people, and they shut up and they say, and Izuku says, I'm not trying out for the hero course. I'm the support corps. Is it? Yeah, I think it's support corps." And he said, "Oh yeah, didn't he make that thing on your hand, Bakugo?" He said, "Yeah, he made that thing on his Bakugo's hand." Um, this this is kind of a smaller version. Those are grenades that Bakugo always keeps on him. He also has them in his school clothes always. So yeah. And he says, yeah, in Deku, and he says, and Bakugo still gives that speech. Don't lump us in this time. Don't lump us in with these bunch of noobs. That's what he says this time because he's kind of not a bully in this what if. Um, and Deku laughs because and everybody laughs at Deku because everybody knows Deku in this what if, like he's kind of popular because did I show you y'all what? Yeah, this is what Deku looks like. Yeah, damn. So yeah, um yeah. So the thing um where Bakugo came and exploded Deku's notebook doesn't happen this what if. Instead, Bakugo walks up to Deku and asks him if he wants to go hang out with him and Kana, and he says, "Nah, not today." Because let's say that today was the day that Endeavor left him and called him a failure. So that's kind of been going through Izuku's head all day today. Failure, failure, failure. Izuku, and they said, "Do you want to walk home? Do you want to walk home with us?" Then he said, "Nah, I'm gonna just take a shortcut." So Bakugo says, "All right," and kind of gives him a big hug and a kiss on the cheek. Um, while Izuku's walking, he's kind of distracted. Um, Deku kind of keeps on this bomb thing he develops for the policeman and Bakugo on him at all times. So yeah, he's distracted, and the sludge villain actually comes in and attacks Deku, and he all goes to Ken this way. Izuku is suffering, except Izuku releases a bomb, and let's say if the clothes that he's wearing is like like it's resistance to the explosion. So yeah, it kind of covers him like Iron Man when he releases it, and it makes it like a kind of crater. And this when that happens, go boom. All Might hears it, and he rushes there, and he sees the boy inside there walking out, and the sludge villain is reforming. All Might does is smash. Izuku passes out because as soon as the suit came off, he did a smash and Izuku fell. He's, All Might still stops on the kid, and Izuku still asks All Might for his autograph, and All Might's autograph is still there. Izuku still jumps on his leg and asks him if someone like me can become a hero. All Might says no, and then they hear boom again. Let's say in this, what if there are two such villains? Yeah. So Izuku runs there. He sees Bakugo, his cousin, and Kana, his girlfriend, without even looking for a sec. As soon as he sees them, he runs. He rushes. And let's say in this moment, it's like time slows down for Izuku. Time doesn't actually slow down, it's like it does, and his memories of coming back. He said, "If only I had a weapon, and if only I had like a sword or a spear or a shield or something like that." Now, in that time, Izuku's Quirk awakens. I'm gonna name it. I'm gonna name it. I know what it's called. Um, so I'm just going on the story. So Izuku has a sword in his hand and a spear, and he has a full body armament of fire, and like in that split second, he gained knowledge, like knowledge. He became even more big brain than he was, and he gained knowledge about how to use his quirk. So he sweats and he releases blue flames. And he says, "Bakugo, now!" And Bakugo releases a bomb. Boom! The the suit that DEKU has, let's say Bakugo and Kana has it too. So the suit comes over Bakugo and Kana gets away. Has his eyes red. Izuku's eyes are red. Let's see. Yeah, like this. Like red, was that kind of red. Um, when that happens, two sludge villain actually feels fear. Um, Izuku actually releases the sword and spear, and he releases a punch which is backed by the blue flames, which creates like a burst, like when Bakugo flies and creates burst of fly. His hands actually create like a rocky hand, and the fist actually clears the weather completely, like All Might did. That's how powerful and mad Izuku was. Izuku's Izuku the sludge villains actually melt. They actually melt, but they can reform. Everybody knows that. They actually go into bottles willingly. They take us away, and the heroes are all shocked. The people are shocked, and Deku turns around with a kind of dark smile, like a fake smile. You know what a fake smile is? Kana comes up and hugs him and actually kisses him on the lips this time. Bakugo is just and smiling, and when that's all over and people stop fanning over Deku, he that Bakugo and Kana actually offer to walk home with him, but he says nah. There's something I have to do, and he runs to the beach. Like he actually runs to the beach. Um, he still runs into All Might. All Might offers him his quirk, so and Izuku happily accepts this time. He happily accepts. Um, Remember Izuku was training since he was 4, and he started to clean the beach when he was 7. So Izuku is strong. He's ready to accept it, but the beach isn't done, like finished cleaning up yet, because he didn't have any motivation to go there. Because someday he would just skip out on it and go hang out with his friends. So in this, what if Izuku's a little more confident? All Might doesn't take that embarrassing picture of him. Izuku does train, and let's let's just skip to when the engine exam. Yeah. Um Mizuku does know about Shoto now, because he went to Endeavor's house. It's got kind of a flashback. He did go to Endeavor's house and saw how Shoto looked at him. So he kind of dislikes Shoto. Shoto doesn't know who he is, and Shoto also feels like a hatred towards Izuku. He doesn't know why, but he kind of does. Um, the reason why Izuku went there, because all Izuku's life since he was 4, he wanted his father to say, "My boy," like that's my boy, like Sasuke's father, like Sasuke wanted his father to. Hold on. Sorry about that. where was that? Yeah, Sasuke wanted his father to say my boy, so Izuku actually tells Endeavor. Endeavor does say, "There's my boy." No, he says, "That's my boy," and Izuku actually smiles in the longest time, and Izuku is actually happy now that he's happy, but he still kind of hates Shoto, and he still kind of like a little bit dislikes um Endeavor, even though he said that's my boy. That can't take like all the beatings that he had that all the times Endeavor beat like actually beat him. So yeah. Let that's yeah. Izuku is walking up. He does still trip and falls. He even though he's a little bit more confident, he's still Izuku. He's still the Izuku we know. Even though he's just a little bit more confident, he still falls. Says I could just fall and die. Ochako still catches him. No, Ochaku and Kana catch him this time. So as soon as Ochaku catch him, Kana puts up a wall. Let's say her wall can be any size, shape, or anything. Yeah, Kana is recommended, but she didn't want to go because Kana, Bakugo, and Izuku are recommended, but they didn't want to go because they didn't want anything to be because they didn't want it to be boring. So yeah, Izuku's so this this that right here it goes straight to canon until it starts. When it starts, Izuku actually creates wings and fly up. Yeah, he actually creates fire. And remember, I said Inko can create anything or telekinesis. So can Izuku, and he creates wings on his back and he flies up. He actually uses telekinesis to all the robots, like every last one of the robots, and crush them together and releases his God Flames. Yeah, that's Izuku's quirk, God Flames. He doesn't want it to be Hell Flames because remember he does want to be better than his father, and he doesn't want to copy his father. So yeah, um, um, I forgot his name. That man that shouts a lot, still shout whoa, and they had to stop the test for a couple for a couple of days, like 3 days, and Bakugo and Connor um cousin Izuku, why did he do that? He said that he wouldn't. He promised that he wouldn't. He said, that would be any fun. That wouldn't have been any fun if I didn't. Izuku does get full points, but he still goes there just because he wants to get more points. Make sure he beats like batters all his father's record. He doesn't really care about beating All Might's record. All Might and him does kind of have that relationship like father son relationship. Yeah. And and um Izuku does save Ochaku Ochako. I think it's Ochako. Uraka. Yeah, Uraka. Let's call her Uraka. Um he wasn't gonna run away with he did when the 0 pointer happened, the 0 pointer still happened. When he sees that he jumps. He actually jumps but he doesn't break any bone. He jumps. He uses one for all to jump, but he opens his wings and then he sweats a little and creates fire on that. So he uses his sweats as an igniter and create like a blue flame, like that, kind of like Dobby's cremation. Um, hitting the robot, like incinerating it to the like to its feet, like instantly incinerating it to its feet. He flies down. He picks up the rubble off Ochaku, and the test ends. Izuku does wait nervously. He doesn't know if he passed because he is stupid. He is kind of Izuku that we know and love. Um, acting like he didn't pass. He knows that he passed, but he's kind of scared to open his letter when he comes. Um, let's say he's over at Bakugo's and Inko runs over there and says it's here. And Bakugo's mom bursts into their room at exactly at the same time. Says it's here. Um, Izuku and Bakugo opens there at the exact same time, and they see All Might explains, and yeah. So if you want to see what happens next, Izuku entering Class 1A, please like for part 3. Thank you. Bye.